That's right, baby.
Wait. Tonight on Movie Night Extravaganza Speed Round episode, we're talking about 5 Oscar nominees we didn't get to discuss in full. F1, directed by Joseph Kosinski, starring Brad Pitt and Carrie Condon, Damson Idris, and Javier Bardem. Telling the story of Sonny Hayes, a middle-aged race car driver who returns to Formula One after a crash 30 years before to try to bring a failing racing team up to speed. Up for Best Picture somehow, Best Visual Effects, Best Sound, and Best Editing.
Show me.
There'll be a terrible fight, and everybody watching will be frightened out of their wits.
And who will win?
I shall, of course.
Hamnet, directed by Chloe Zhao, starring Jessie Buckley, Paul Mescal, Joe Alwyn, Noah Jupe, and Jacoby Jupe. A film loosely based on the story of William Shakespeare and Agnes Shakespeare losing a son during a plague outbreak and how that inspired the writing of Hamlet. It's up for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Casting, Best Production Design, and Best Original Score.
Jo då, flera gånger. Jag såg det med Dea.
När du gick i pauserna. Det snackar vi om.
Du vet att jag inte står ut med teater och scenografin var ju för jävlig. Men du var ju bra. Jag kan se en skådespelare i 2 minuter och veta om man är bra eller ej. Den här rollen kan vara bra för dig på många sätt. Jag känner att jag gör något mer personligt.
Sentimental Value, directed by Joachim Trier, starring Stellan Skarsgård, Inga Ibsdottir Lilius, Renate Rensve, and Elle Fanning. 2 sisters, Nora and Agnes, reunite after their mother's death, and their estranged father, Gustav, a filmmaker hoping to convince his daughter Nora to star in his last film, moves into the house they grew up in. But when Nora says no, Gustav gets an American actress to take the part instead, leading to tension. Sentimental Value is up for Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Director, Best International Film, and 2 separate Best Supporting Actress nominations. K-Pop Demon Hunter, directed by Maggie Kang, an animated film about a world where demons are constantly trying to prey on human souls, but a trio of demon hunters use their voices to create a protective shield. They're also a K-pop group, but when one of them overuses her voice, the demons get in disguised as a boy band. K-Pop Demon Hunters is up for Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song.
I was thinking that we ought to get married. What?
Vi are married.
Train Dreams, directed by Clint Bentley and written by Greg Quaidar, who are flipping their roles from Sing Sing, and starring Joel Edgerton, Felicity Jones, Carrie Condon, Will Patton, and William H. Macy. Train Dream is based on the Dennis Johnson novel of the same name, giving us a heartbreaking and bleak story of 80 years in the life of the laborer Robert Grainer, who works first as a railroad worker and then as a logger in the early 20th century as progress speeds towards the American dream. Grainer is one of the people left to build progress off their back. Train Dream is up for Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Original Song, and Best Cinematography. Before I introduce the panel, please like this video and subscribe to the Movie Night Extravaganza YouTube channel. Then hit that bell to get notified whenever we're streaming. Super chats are now open. If you have any pressing questions, send us a super chat, which helps me maintain the expenses for the show, which I am obligated by the rules of the Geneva Convention to stop everything and ask the panel. Another way to help us out is to become a patron and give us money every month. In exchange, you get access to all of our after parties, bonus content, and we'll tell you even more movies we watched recently. Patreon.com/Movie Night Extra. We have a Movie Night Extravaganza Discord. There's an invite link in the episode description, and we have a Letterboxd HQ account. So those are 2 more places to follow along with us. Our show gets simulcast, or if we're not on at regular time, played later on This Space. This Space is a working class independent media collective, youtube.com/thisspacetv. Subscribing really helps out, or even more, sharing content from This Space and encouraging others to do the same. By working together, we can break through the algorithm. Okay, let me introduce the illustrious panel. Conan Neutron is the co-host and senior producer for Movie Night Extravaganza, host of Protonic Reversal, an independent Film Critics of America film critic, and the frontman for the band Conan Neutron and the Secret Friends. Check out his music at neutronfriends.bandcamp.com. Christina Oakes is a co-host of Movie Night Extravaganza, a streamer on Twitch, twitch.tv/cosmopolitics, a host at this space, hosting Christina's Corner, and is across social media at Cosmopolitics and on Letterboxd at Christina. Forrest and Christina have a second show, The Absurdity Space, live on this space on Wednesdays at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. I, of course, am your host and the guy they sculpted the Oscar after, Forrest Miller. Let's go.
That's right, baby. It is award season, and we are in our home stretch. Really?
Yeah.
Home stretch. This is our second annual. Sorry, Christina. I hate to see a girl boss winning, so I have to put you down over there. But
you put her down faster than Christy Nome got put down by Trump.
Heyo.
On Kaya's birthday, no less.
There was a great meme.
And it's Women's History Month.
There's a great meme involving Austin Powers and the bed on that jet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, it was good. I was like, that's solid. And I was thinking of our friends Kenzo and Kev, and I wonder if they picked up on that. But nothing to do with that. This is our second annual speed round, baby, which is yeah, exactly.
Literally.
it is this speed round, baby.
Beep beep, motherfuckers.
Which of course is something we developed last year when we, went hard as we could with coverage, but there's some things you just can't get to, or maybe we don't want to get to.
Yeah.
Yes,
like maybe it is.
You really want us to do a whole episode dedicated to F1?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes dedicating like 2 hours, sometimes 2+ hours to like a movie. Not every movie needs that, frankly.
If there's a movie about cars that we're going to dedicate over 2 hours with, it's Cars.
It's Cars, yeah.
Not F1, Cars. That's a better movie anyway.
I actually quite like Ford versus Ferrari, but that's neither here nor there.
Yes.
So what we're doing this year is so of course, and people, very astute viewers may look at the movies mentioned in the intro and say, "Where's No Other Choice?" Well, No Other Choice was snubbed. So No Other Choice, I can practically guarantee you we will eventually cover on this show, but it will not be on a speed round. And also, inclusion in the speed round doesn't mean that we couldn't necessarily cover a movie later. Full disclosure, there's 2 movies on our list that I would love to do a regular episode on. It's just not happening right now.
Yeah.
They're not F1.
Yeah,
By the way,
exactly.
he's I guess he's stepped back from stuff right now, but Letterhack gave F1 5 stars.
Really? Okay. It seemed like Josh and Sean both enjoyed it. When we had them on this week for Begonia, I was like, but you know what? We will get into it because that is our first movie up. So of course, reminding everyone of the rules of Formula One.
The rules.
What are the rules?
Is that we are limited on time. So what it is there's a timer. We have I can't remember if we said 1 minute or 2 1 minute or 2 minutes, but at the end of that time period, that's your time, Jack. And you have to cede your time to the other co-hosts. So whatever you got to say about the films, you got to get it out quickly. And obviously, one would hope it would be the most erudite thing possible, but we all know that's not the case. It's probably going to involve a lot of vulgarity. Prepare your virgin ears accordingly.
And Conan, are we going to be, since it's a speed round, we're not going to be here for too long. Are we also going to be doing like our last minute changes to our picks for who will win?
That's a great point, Christina, because of course we are, because we, rules for thee, not for us, where we do all of our picks very early in the season. Very early on, things change. Especially in the will win categories, predictive markets change.
Anonymous voters will leak stuff and say, I'm a white 65-year-old man. I hate sinners. I love F1. That's best.
Where's my Black Panther? Says that person, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Diane Warren. Again, every year it's like I didn't watch the movie. I just clicked yes, I did. So I'm like, clearly, my theory, my idea is they have to write a 500 word essay.
Well, I think you literally at least you have to watch. I think number one, you only have to watch all the Best Picture ones.
In summary, Train Dreams is a study in contrast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not one to make a lot of Simpsons references, but that is one that I quite appreciate. Where it's just like the kid just trying to pad out the essay as much as he can, like double spacing it and stuff. Like
in Train Dreams, in Train Dreams, both trains and dreams were both represented.
Exactly. Well, which is why I think it's funny. Yeah, Christina's prediction of like let's have them write an essay. I mean, wow, you certainly figure that out quickly.
Because all you gotta do is just click and then they're like, I didn't actually watch it, and it's like,
I felt anxiety for not getting to all of the Independent Spirit nominees. And I got to like 90% of them, and I was like, "Oh, I feel so bad." I still voted. I did. Of course, I did. Well, first time I've ever voted as a legally binding. Yeah.
At least Kirsten Dunst can appreciate this podcast, right?
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst, leading by example.
Big fan.
So what we're gonna hear is, first of all, when we play Train Dreams, we're gonna hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I wish there was a.
That would be good. Yeah. So what we will be hearing is instead of the 60-minute style timer, we're going to be hearing this, which gives a good amount of anxiety, right? And then
I'm feeling it in my chest already.
And then at the end of at the end of the 1 minute, we're going to hear. or wait, we could do.
Yeah.
I wish there was
exactly
a thing to like. Wait, there might be. Hold on. Let me see some of these.
I think I had this on my iPad. Is what it was. I had it.
I feel like that'd be good for like
kids. Yeah.
I'm thinking about when you play somebody out. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Actually, that might be better for reasons I'm not going to mention.
We'll play that as when someone wins, right? They're like best, whatever, at the Oscars. We'll play that once we get bored with their speech.
Right.
And it's probably going to be 7 days if he wins.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it,
More music. There's like they have so many like random songs that they have on there that they're like, oh, I guess those are. But it's Feeding the Ducks.
Oh.
We can loop them, so that's what it is.
No, I like the acoustic cinematic one for
or the hold on, no, it's
yeah, I'm night driving right now.
yeah, F1.
Yeah,
coming at you.
But
I used to think life's about racing. Okay, that's enough. No.
Yo, I'm racing, heart's racing right now. When I when I saw you coming up, my heart started racing.
Actually, this lo-fi is not bad. That's good, like hold music kind of like vibe. I think.
Yeah, although I am going to turn the background music down a little bit so that.
No, it goes up. The longer you go, the more the volume goes up. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off going first for each of these films. Of course, the idea is we're not trying to diminish the creative experience that all of these lovely people put together. Making a movie is hard. We all know that. But we still are going to trash you. And we do it out of mostly love, but mostly taste. And
really there's a couple this year that I don't know if I do it out of love.
Precisely. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to start it off, and I feel like what we should do, because one complaint.
Thank you, Conan.
We don't ever look at the complaints, of course, but somebody did mention that not everyone has seen those movies. So what we're going to do is the person not going first will alternate off between reading the summary of what the movie is, and then the person who's going first will then take their turn, and then we'll go down the line, right? So Forrest will be going first as host of the show. I will start off this process since I came up with it maybe 7 seconds ago. And what we're starting with is F1 by Joseph Kosinski. So here's the summary. Racing legend Sonny Hayes is coaxed out of retirement to lead a struggling Formula One team and mentor a young hotshot driver, while chasing one more chance at glory. Forrest Miller, you're up. Tell us about F1.
Yeah, so I'll be brief with this one because I don't have that much to say. I'm kind of I'm kind of reading off my letterbox right now, but pretty insane. This is up for Best Picture, as it's like a 3-hour advertisement pretty much for Formula One racing. But if you're just looking to turn your brain off and be entertained by Brad Pitt making the car go vroom, it definitely does that. It hits every predictable beat you'd expect, and it's completely formulaic about it. Old guy Brad Pitt versus young guy, and they have a rivalry, troubled backstory, trouble throughout the season. Old guy and young guy have to kind of come together and work together for the good of the team. An accident leaves Brad Pitt permanently damaged. Brad Pitt gets his young friend hurt in an explosion, like pretty much all the jinx you'd expect from a movie like this. But because it's 3 hours long, I mean, it hits all of them, literally throughout it. But the cast is pretty charming. Brad Pitt, Carrie Condon, Javier Bardem, and Jameson Idris, who I hadn't seen in anything before, but he's good at being like the cocky young guy who like gets the all right gets the off on his face, whenever Brad Pitt kind of suns him or whatever. All right, I do think they did a good job shooting the races. You really do feel like you're there, and really the only reason to watch this is those visual effects more than anything else, and the car going vroom. That's most of it. And I think the fact that they really focused on the racing, it makes it an interesting experience to watch it. But I wouldn't necessarily say this was a great Best Picture nomination. All right, that's it. I don't think I went that far.
Well, for like 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
1 minute and 41 seconds. I think we actually said 2 minutes. So I mostly
we said 2 minutes.
I'm mostly just setting the tone, so to speak. Christina, you are next. Please tell us your thoughts on F1. Go.
This is certainly deserved for best sound. Vroom vroom, beep beep, motherfuckers. Javier Bardem and Brad Pitt are very, very pleasant to look at, but I'm still very confuzzled as to how this got a Best Picture nomination. Anyway, this is probably gonna win Best Sound because the car goes vroom. That's all I have to say.
All right. Hey, do you cede your time?
Yes.
That's my time, Jack.
Keep it simple, stupid.
All right. Okay. So there you go. That's Christina with F1. I am going to now apparently produce the show and do my part as well. So there we go. F1. Yeah, cliche is so thick it is borderline parody, frankly. Every story beat, every aphorism, every piece of video game style dialogue. The racing parts do indeed rock, though. It runs on charm in the way that all those cars run on those tires, almost to the breaking point. And you come away feeling like, all right, I might watch something kind of cool. The pit crew sequences, all as impressive, if not more so than the racing. But Best Picture nominee, come on, what are we doing? Like, really? It's a good time, though. Carrie Condon is a treasure. Brad Pitt is basically Black Panther for suburban racing dads. And lastly, Joshua Pierce will return in F2. Thank you. So, that's F1, everybody. F1. So coming up next, what is coming up next? Christina, you're going first for this one. Is this?
Yes.
I got to read that. Oh, we're gonna do Hamnet.
Yeah, I got a little zhuzhy thing. Because this is a very simple plot, honestly. Very simple, like little summary. So Hamnet
let me read the overview.
Oh yeah,
William and his wife Agnes celebrate the birth of their son Hamnet. However, when a tragedy strikes and Hamnet dies at a young age, it inspires Shakespeare to write his timeless masterpiece, Hamlet.
So,
Christina, go.
This is definitely Jessie Buckley's award for Best Actress, clearly, even though they are trying to make it out to be that she's going to, lose because of her performance in The Bride, which makes absolutely no sense considering, fucking Eddie Redmayne did Jupiter Ascending when he still was promoting the theory of everything. But if this was a film that Harvey Weinstein was involved, you bet your ass this probably would have definitely won like Best Picture. I think this is something that Harvey Weinstein would love to promote and bully the shit out of Academy voters to get Oscars. Clearly, is it the best adaptation of like a Shakespearean love story? No, that's Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. We all know that. So my thing is, the costumes are great. Still not, the strongest performance of Paul Mescal. Jessie Buckley definitely, does a lot with the role because there's so much that we've learned about Anne Hathaway, not the actress, throughout the years, throughout time. And so I think, basically, I think Hamnet probably could possibly win a best costume, or definitely Jessie Buckley's best actress. But people are now pulling for Rose Byrne after the cat debacle.
All right, there you go. Hamnet.
By the way, it does not have to be all or entirely Oscar related. Like we can just summarize what we thought of the movie.
I mean, again,
it's whatever you want to use your time for. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, Christina's got more of a head for the history of these kinds of things and the context or whatever. Mine's gonna be pretty quick, by the way, so be prepared. All right, Hamnet. It gives me no joy of any kind to report that I did not care for this at all. The emotional impact so many got out of it came off as nothing but bland, emotionally vacant grief porn with an overbearing score telling you how to feel with a weak, tedious script. I also keep in mind I've always had a problem with connecting to Shakespeare, and I think his words being instrumental in the film's strongest section probably didn't help with that. Two things, though. 126 minutes that seemed twice as long to me, and I'm sorry, if William Shakespeare is your husband, how do you not know how plays work?
Yeah.
That's true.
I yield my time.
I really don't understand how.
It's truly stunning. That's what I even got Eileen Jones with that one. She's like, "Oh, that's funny." I was like, "Yeah, I know it was. That's why I said it." Forrest, you ready?
Yeah. So I don't know. I felt like this was meh. Jessie Buckley's performance. I mean, I could see why people are, why they were hailing it as something that could potentially win Best Actress. I don't know. The movie kind of annoyed me. As Conan, you said, I couldn't really connect to it. The fact that it felt somewhere stuck between being like the 1600s and like now with the way the dialogue was and stuff. Kind of, I couldn't get into it in like a it felt like a Ren fair is really what it felt like to me. It felt like I was watching a Renaissance fair. And I mean, it's just not that good. The misery porn part is definitely a big factor in that, and kind of just it never really commits to like the spirituality parts of it or the witchcraft parts of it. It kind of just it feels like very meh. So my thought when I was watching it, and this is I guess the last thing I'll say, can I see this really withstanding the test of time? No pun intended, I guess. No, I can't, and I don't think this is going to be a movie that's remembered at all. I think it's kind of ephemeral.
All right,
that's it.
All right, there you go, Hamnet, everybody. But and by the way, as far as standing the test of time and whatnot, cool. But if you say felt like Ren Fair as your review, 2,000 likes, I guarantee you. Like that's a strong one-liner. Like even amongst people that are like, I loved it, but I got to give it up for that.
Well, because all right, so there's a part where they're at the new house, right, and they kind of have like a dog outside, and they're walking around, and I was like, this is just a Ren Fair set. Like this is
no, it's good. I respect, honestly. Okay, so Forrest, you're up next for what? For are we doing Train Dreams now? Let's do Train Dreams.
Hey, I think you're first on this one.
Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value. You're right.
Sentimental Value, and you're first.
All right, Sentimental Value. So who's gonna read the plot?
I can read the like a little brief little thingy.
Yeah, I'm just reading the ones on Letterboxd, not to get
Oh, thank God! I kept looking. I'm like, which ones to look at? Like, what the heck? Where are we looking at?
Let's hear you read the entire IMDb summary.
It's gonna be like half the plot of the movie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I love how where it's like a 3-hour movie and it's like 2 paragraphs. I'm like, all right, come on, that's the other side.
What is
of
that?
it.
Titanic? Just kidding. I mean, it is the movie.
Boat go. Boom.
So.
Boom.
Sentimental Value. Sisters Nora and Agnes reunite with their estranged father, the charismatic Gustav, a once renowned director who offers stage actress Nora a role in what he hopes will be his comeback film. When Nora turns it down, she soon discovers he has given her part to an eager young Hollywood star.
All right. Sentimental Value. We should also, you don't have to say it like Uncle Alligator, but we should say the name of the movie afterwards. All right. So that's me then. Yeah, intergenerational trauma that doesn't ever feel exploitative, unlike another movie I just talked about. Deeply melancholic and intertwining, but grounded in really great, incredible performances all around. Renata Reinsve, amazing. I'm a big fan. Congrats to Yoakum for making a house the central character, but without it being about an architect of houses anyway. So that's interesting in and of itself. Inadvertently, one of the best Ingmar Bergman-inspired movies, while Skarsgård Gustav Borg is easily 2 parts Bergman. And anybody that comes from an unorthodox or flawed family dynamic will find things to resonate here. It's a mature and complex movie for grown-ups. What a breath of fresh air. There's a scene where a small child is gifted the piano teacher in Irreversible, and it absolutely killed in my theater. Like, beyond laugh out loud. I mean, it was the right crowd, for sure. I really loved Joachim Trier's movie before this, Worst Person in the World, but I think this is far more nuanced, emotionally complicated, and gripping, and honestly, I think it's one of the best movies of the year. It won the Palme d'Or, and it's well-deserved.
We just added that now.
This is what, yeah, that was me. I'm making the applause happen. I'm used to doing that. I used to do that in Protonic all the time. This is one I would love to do an actual episode on Sunday.
Yeah,
if it made sense.
Yeah.
All right, Christina.
I was noticing things I didn't last time, and I was like, damn.
There's a lot there. It really is a movie for grown-ups, which I there's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
All right.
As someone who's dealing with, multi-generational trauma right now, I really felt a deep connection to this movie. I really am kind of disappointed that Stellan Skarsgård is probably not gonna get the Best Supporting Actor Oscar, considering he's been in the business for how many decades now and has how many kids in the business who are doing just as well as he is. I feel like this is definitely a good episode that we should do. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to really, not saying trauma dump, but really analyze as people who've come from very flawed parental backgrounds. But I don't know. I thought the cinematography was really good too. I was amazed with the editing and again, kind of like you pointed out about the house being a central character. And I do think that I'm hoping that more people actually pay attention to this film and relate to it. I just wish that it would get more attention. But maybe when we cover, the movie eventually, we'll
be the key.
eyes.
We'll be the key to that happening. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, look what we did with Sinners, for God's sakes. Just kidding.
Yeah. All right, there you go. It's Christina, everyone.
It is a shame that it's not up to best editing. It's the performances that have gotten the most attention.
But also, well, it's not my time.
Performances are good. I'm not knocking that, by the way. I'm just saying,
it's hard not to interject because that's what the show is. But Forrest, tell us what you think.
All right, so I wrote this today. I really didn't notice this the first time I watched it, but the performances that Renata Reinsve give as Nora and Stellan Skarsgård give as Gustav, they're physical things they do. There's this blank searching stare that they give that's completely unreadable for a lot of the movie, especially when they're staring at each other, and even their posture is very similar. There's a part where they're both smoking cigarettes and they're standing the exact same way. I also think that it's a really good meditation on aging and the inability to accept there's limitations to that. Gustav watches his cameraman friend struggle to walk with a cane, and there's such disdain on his face, which of course Stellan Skarsgård, maybe there's always a little bit of disdain on his face. That's just kind of how he looks. But by the end of the film, though, he's hired the guy to be his cameraman. He puts his hand on him. It's a sign that he's accepted aging after his heart attack. It's a detail I really like. That's really sad, though, is that it's the only time he can really tell his daughter how he feels is when he's drunk at 2 or 3 in the morning, and he calls her and he's leaving these long voice messages on her phone. And I found that to be a very sad detail. And I think Renata Reinsve's posture even shows how closed off she is to other people, and yet she's extremely lonely. And I think that's the most relatable feeling in the world. And her performance really projects that. So those are some thoughts I had while rewatching it today.
All right. So a couple things that we didn't get into. Elle Fanning, quite good in this. I think she's, there was talk of Oscar nominations for her, which I was like, I don't know about that, but she's really good in it, and especially with sort of playing the type of role.
Nominated. I don't think she's gonna win.
Yeah, she's not gonna win. There's no freaking.
I'm gonna have to change mine up now.
It should have been for Predator Badlands. She's great.
True.
And plays 2 roles like Michael B. Jordan. But I think there's a
what?
lot to unpack here. And
That's why we need that whole episode.
Netflix catching shrapnel in Sentimental Value is a beautiful thing. Also, one of the only movies Criterion's announced that's going to enter the collection like next month. So we will have.
I think that's very deserved, and it's like it's one of those love letters to cinema that it's like cinema as a way of projecting yourself onto a screen. At least it really works.
Speaking of Criterion, right? The next film that we're going to be discussing is going to be also on the Criterion collection, and people are kind of mad about that.
All right, so this one is Christina. I think you're starting in this one, right? Wait.
No, I did. I did the summary already for Sentimental Value.
So back to Forrest now. Okay.
Yes.
There we go. All right, Forrest, you're starting on this one. So
tell us about K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Actually, if you're doing it, I have to read it. So, which is truly a punishment. K-pop Demon Hunters. They sing, they dance, they battle demons. When K-pop superstars Rumi, Mira, and Zoe aren't selling out stadiums, they're using their secret powers to protect their fans from supernatural threats. Okay.
So I did not care for it as someone. I don't know. I felt annoyed by all of it. I felt annoyed by the color scheme of it. I felt annoyed by the songs themselves. I felt annoyed by kind of the over-the-top anime style of everything. There was no way I could connect to it. But I did have a couple friends that messaged me after I said I was watching it that have kids that were like, this is something like I love that I can watch this with my kids, and it's a lot better than the other stuff that has come out for kids this year. So I do think that maybe my thoughts would be different if I had kids and I was watching it, because I don't think it's terrible or anything. There were a couple of moments that are quite funny with the audience just watching their whole thing. I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't able to connect to it at all. Did not like the style of music. Did not like the song Golden. It was too catchy for its own fucking good, and it was stuck in my head for the rest of the night. So yeah, it's not for me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, and that's all I can really say about it.
All right. That's for Forrest Bravery for saying it's not for him. This is bravery. Christina, you're up.
Listen, growing up, I was in the friend group of the girls who love the K-pop and the anime and the manga and the Harry Potters, and I always felt left out. I could never get into K-pop. Why do you need 50 people in a boy band or a girl group? Five. Okay, 5. So when I'm watching this, I was like, still not my thing. I'm trying to get it, to see the hype. I don't get the hype. I'm sorry. This is not my bag, baby. But the songs are kind of catchy, and it's unfortunate that fucking, Golden or whatever it's gonna win over I Lied to You from Sinners. But you never know. Things can change. So, the animation is fine and whatnot, but I just don't like K-pop music. I'm sorry. It's K-pop and then post 9/11 modern country. I don't fuck with. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, the audience agrees with her. All right.
Yeah, I thought they loved the K-pop.
Yeah, exactly. It's a wild change up. All right, here we go. So, I gotta agree. 20 years ago, my best friend introduced me to K-pop, and I basically treated it like a virus being introduced into the system. I rejected it entirely. I don't care for it. It is not only not my genre. Everything that it represents, I dislike. It's fundamentally opposed to my intrinsic nature as a human being. So why did I watch it? For this show. The only reason I watch it is for this show. I never would have watched this otherwise. I know I am not the audience for this, and that is okay. I'm gonna start off trying to say things that I like. The big cat was very cool. As was the multi-eyed bird with the very stylish hat. That was cool. It's also cool Lee Byung-hun is in an Oscar-nominated movie. Not cool at all that it isn't No Other Choice, though. Look, music is my life and so important to me, and this is centered around a musical style I have zero interest in and actively dislike. And it's not because it was different than what I grew up with or whatever, but for a bunch of other reasons. But I get the appeal. it's just almost designed in a lab to be not my thing. And that's okay. I'm not the audience. There's a bunch of little girls that are going to be all about it, probably get real joy from it. Seems like parents are really digging this movie. I get that movie about Korean pop stars with an all-Korean voice cast is powerful as representation as well. I think the story itself is incredibly by the numbers, but fine. I just don't think you can hang with this if you don't like the music. And I'm not usually into ruining the fun of others. I think there were some funny and cool moments. I think at the end of the day, it's mostly harmless. But my instincts were not to watch this, and that was dead on. I will say it's going to be hilarious to watch the song from this get absolutely body Diane Warren for a song in her own documentary. And the song we couldn't write, this is what it sounds like, is a completely badass line, and respect for that. I say that as a songwriter.
one thing that
that's a great line. I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
About,
too bad about the rest of the song.
That the lady Maggie, I think Maggie Chang, the lady that that made it, that like wrote it and directed it, was said that she was inspired by Bong Joon-ho's The Host, and I did think that was very funny. But of course, it to my
really?
ears, it felt like the monster from The Host just bodying my brain. So I don't know.
Also, it's interesting to see the lessons of the Spider-Verse movies kind of deployed in this manner, because they're kind of doing a similar style animation, but I hated every second of it here. even though it's sort of like, I do kind of like these characters, I guess, but the story, come on. Anyway.
And it was the same, like 3 songs repeated throughout the play.
It's not
really golden. I'm like, I don't, you're making me not care about your friendship by playing this for me over.
Right. I feel like for people with children, it's probably like, oh, this is like fun and like, not brain damage necessarily. Cool. But yeah, I think if you don't like K-pop, it's absolutely not for you. Okay. So what time is it?
Yeah.
Come on, ride the train.
And dream it. Anyway,
I was listening to the Nick Cage song that came with this, or the Nick Cave song. Not Nick Cage.
Nick Cage would be an entirely different song.
It came with this, and my brain went.
No, not the trains, not the trains.
I respected it. The train is coming.
I think I can.
Nick Cave song. It came with this. He was like,
that's Nick Cage now.
He was like, I see a grizzly bear and it's walking, and you could tell that like they didn't tell him what the movie was about, but they like kind of
it's got to keep it vague. It's pretty funny. I mean, the whole like until the end of the world thing, like how the lack of direction Vim Vendors gave them, and like the wonderful soundtrack.
That's what I said. That's what I say about K-pop.
Oh, light them up! Yeah, that's like that. So it's where we're time limiting each other to what we can say, and that's the music that's playing while their time's going. So, anyway, Train Dreams, everybody. Let's give a big round of applause. Forrest, you want to read this one, or should I?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
I can read it.
Dreams. No,
no. The person going first doesn't read it.
You don't get to read it because you're doing it. I'll just read the Google overview. Robert Grainer lives all his years in the forests of the Pacific Northwest, working on the land, helping to create a new world at the turn of the 20th century.
A whole new world.
All right. Christina.
Place. Oh, hi. So for some reason, I don't know why, but people feel like this should be like the Amelia Perez of the Oscar season, and I'm very confused as to why people think that when F1 is right there, people. So like, I thoroughly enjoyed, this movie. I think, this is a good, Clint Bentley film. I don't know why people are acting like this is like the worst, movie of the season. I don't get it. I don't get it. But
have they seen the second movie or no? It's just the one.
First movie of the season, K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah, it's exactly. What's happening in the background there? Oh,
yeah, he's 13 today.
Oh, happy birthday, dog.
That dog was like, don't forget about Red Dog and
yeah. I mean, I feel like we don't get a whole lot of films about like the railroad and like when it comes to like like laborers on the railroad. And I feel like exactly. Choo choo, motherfuckers. So I feel like this movie deserves a lot more than what film Twitter is saying about it.
Well, film Twitter is famously just the worst. They fucking suck. So it's like.
Yeah. So,
hello to everyone watching this on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. We'd like to welcome our Twitter viewers. All right, Christina, everybody. Forrest, you're up. Tell us about Train Dreams.
All right, so the first time I watched it, I didn't care for it, but I watched it again the other night, and I liked it a lot better. I think the problem with it the first time for me is that going into it, I just wasn't ready for it to be as bleak as it is. I don't know, Robert Grainer, Joel Edgerton basically gives his life up to what we call progress, but it kind of shows how that progress took a toll on a lot of people. A lot of people's backs, pretty much, as we built the railroads over them, as we built, as we needed to power the war, and then people just got crushed by logs and hit by trees, and itinerant people that time has just kind of forgotten. It was a bleak subject to make a film about, but watching it this time, I liked it a lot because it shows you kind of the dichotomy of the beauty of the world, but also the pain and like the suffering of the world, and how even the most things we take for granted, the most beautiful things in the world, require that suffering, at least in the ways that we've created them. So I liked it a lot this time. The way it was filmed is pretty cool. Like in the woods, I really like those big redwood trees, but I kind of hated they were cutting them all down. William H. Macy makes an interesting appearance in this. I like whenever I see him as any kind of character, but he almost blends into it, which is pretty incredible for me. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff with ghosts. You kind of have to commit to it and be like, listen, this is gonna be a bleak movie, but I think the payoff is really good in the end when he rides in the plane and he finally gets to. He never really got to picture his life. He never got to see his life as something that he was really thinking about. And finally, he realizes that he's a person. He gets kind of, for a second, to get his humanity back. And I like that.
I also kept thinking about Phineas Gage.
Yeah, they got the. Yeah.
The first thing you learn in psychology class is about Phineas Gage. For those who don't know,
there was recently another guy. There was another guy
Yeah.
that from a similar background, but he's French, and they found his brain that was like pretty much rotted from the inside for whatever reason. But he was still walking around.
RFK Jr., right? Yeah, I heard about that.
And then he became Health and Human Services.
So his brain was like hollow, pretty much, but he was. Still
so he became Health and Human Services Secretary. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's now the Trump administration's.
Exactly, it's a story of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. he got it. Anyway, all right. So I'm up. This is a gorgeous, sentimental telling of an ordinary life in a time period and location we don't see many stories in. So it's a logger in the early 1900s, gets married and starts a family, is frequently away for work. And that's pretty much it for the plot. But the humanity and the weight of loss are pretty eloquent here. The measured and patient cinematography and stunning DP work makes this one of the most visually impressive movies of the year. For the nerds out there, it's shot in 3:2. And it's up there with the little scene Godland a couple years ago for these stunning depictions of nature. Especially, it's one of the best depictions of the Pacific Northwest I've seen in a long time. Edgerton is consistently interesting to me, but I think he's really wonderful here. And as mentioned by Forrest, William H. Macy's character was fantastic as well. Some folks are calling this Malick Light. I have to disagree. I think there's a humanity in this that is totally different. It's an absolute heartbreaker. And, it was a pretty easy pick for being one of my top films of the year. I really liked it. I think it's a strong contender for cinematography and for good reason. Thank you. Train Dreams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it helps that
and that whole time, Choo Choo Motherfuckers was on the screen, by the way. But
Clint Bentley was like,
serious
was inspired by Terrence Malick.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Here's what I got to say. And I say this, like, I love Badlands. I think Days of Heaven is really cool. I don't really love Terrence Malick, though. I'm not super into Terrence Malick. I'm a plot guy. And this is... It's got a better plot than most Terrence Malick movies that are not called Badlands, in my opinion. Thank you.
All right, those were our 5.
There we go. Those are our 5. That is the yearly, yearly, sure, the yearly speed round. Didn't seem that speedy. We must have done a minute last time. I was like, we got time. It's fine. Whatever. I'll slow my cadence down. It's fine. Last year I feel like we were struggling. Did we try to do more movies last year? I don't remember.
Probably.
Maybe.
Oh, look, there's a log going down the hill.
Log going down a hill. There it goes.
That's the sound of a log. That's the sound of a log, Nick. We've all heard a log.
Yeah, every time. One of my favorite movies.
Foley artist who has never heard or seen a log before.
I like watching Hot Rod in that scene where Andy Samberg just keeps falling and falling and falling and falling and falling down the hill. Oh, that shit's funny as hell.
There he goes. There he is now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set it up, and we're gonna revise picks. Mm-hmm. This is a good time
I'm pulling up the Variety. I want to see everything.
I think Variety begrudgingly is saying Sinners is going to win Best Picture.
Well, Variety, credit where credit's due. Variety were the ones that consistently were saying F1 was going to get nominated, and me and some other people, including some featured guests of this show, were consistently saying that they were fucking high on glue because there was no way that was going to happen.
Well,
I mean,
there's always that one that's like, it's just sound.
Yeah, technical, sure, along those lines, right? Of course, we don't limit ourselves as we do the guests because it's our show and we do what the hell we want. We allow each other to see everything. We've seen it all. It's too late. We've seen it all. Patrick Stewart, extras, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
So once I fix the spreadsheet, we will be going through and revising our Oscar picks. So once again, we have the ability to revise our picks. No one else has that ability, or maybe they do, but we don't let them do it. not on this show, we don't. And it's still legally binding. It's almost like we're like the chief executive or something. We got the Supreme Court in our pocket. So we're going to go through will win and want to win. Not speed round necessarily, but something somewhat close in mere moments. So, Christina, before that, why don't you tell us what the latest is with the polling of Oscar voters? I know you got a lot to say on that.
Oh my God! This is what I hate the most, guys. Is these anonymous Oscar voters leaking their shit and saying, "I'm an old white man. I hated Sinners. I voted for F1. This is Diane Warren's year." What? And it's just
I want to believe it was I want to believe it was Diane Warren saying this is Diane Warren.
Yeah, like I just can't, like, seeing some of the stuff that's coming out, it's like, what? I'm like, it just gets worse year after year after year. There's no way in hell these people deserve to be at the fucking Academy. They can't. They're not watching the movies. They have like personal like vendettas against like certain nominees, and it's like, well, if you're not gonna be like impartial.
In showbiz? Like, no way. There's no way in showbiz. Oh, I'm turning this back on.
Like, but I've been seeing like them like leaking like like the vote like a lot of people are voting for like Michael B. Jordan for Best Actor, surprisingly, and
turns out it's a good performance, and people are voting for him. Who could have predicted that?
Yeah.
Certainly not Variety, who like over and over tried to talk about what a failure it is.
Yeah,
the week it came out, it was like it didn't make.
Variety,
Meanwhile, we were like, "Fuck you, Variety. We know this film's gonna be a hit."
Yeah, fuck you, Variety. We're only going to source your dumb magazine every time we do this bit.
But I think both Variety and Rolling Stone tried to do this thing last year where they're like best movies of the year, and they were like, well, Sinners showed that you can blah 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 have creative control, but then they didn't put Sinners in the list. Yeah.
It's like, was Sinners not a movie that came out that year? No, okay.
Their anonymous ballot thing. It says it's a race for Best Picture. It's a race between One Battle After Another and Sinners, which is what we kind of have been saying all along.
Yeah.
That's the race right there.
Yeah, we're off to the races.
Oh,
but it's just
that's a
fascinating.
trampoline at the bottom.
It's just funny to me that these people are leaking this stuff on purpose, knowing that they're not watching these movies. They're doing it like via like grievances and whatever the hell else. And it's like, you've learned that you gotta like do the work, right?
Christina's gonna be like, "My name is Guillermo Montoya. You voted poorly. Prepare to die."
It said the best picture split also may or may not be also a best director split, where they said a lot of people are saying, well, I think PTA is going to win, but they voted for Ryan Coogler.
Sure. Well, a lot of people say a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I think this person's going to win, but I'm going to vote for my pick anyway. It's like, but you're not good. Okay, if you think this person's going to win, still.
What's that you say? Will win? Win? Was that what you said, Christina? Well, that's funny because that's the first ones we do for Best Picture.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the crowd going a little bit. Thank you very much. This is hard work, everybody.
Red meat to the base. I don't know how we do it.
Exactly. All right, Forrest, are you reading nominees for us? Or are you doing it?
Wait. Let me pull up the thingy majiggy because
she's got a thingy majiggy and I don't. So I guess that's the answer.
Christina traditionally has read the nominees, except for, of course, this year when it was just you and me doing the first round. So
yeah,
yes, sir. That's exactly.
And I was like, oh wait, I already started drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Turns out it didn't really affect the show much at all. It was pretty much the same as it always was. But
where are the nominees at? Hello.
I was just here to.
Where the nominees at?
I'm just here to Wise crack Wise was one or the other.
There we go. It takes like 4 pages to get through the nominations.
All right, we're blowing through this. We're blowing through this red meat that we threw to the base.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
So for Best Picture,
that's the audience right now. Actually, they're turning on us.
we got Begonia.
That's me shooting them. Got one.
So
hit them with a train. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna this. Run away.
Ride this train, motherfucker. All right, what are the nominees?
So we got Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Mighty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
So, Forrest will win. You said one battle after another. Do you find that to be true?
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I think as time has gone on with the old Trump administration, it's only become more relevant.
All right, and your wanna win was Sinners. Are you sticking with Sinners?
Of course.
All right, least surprising thing ever. Christina, you said your will win was Sinners. Do you still find that to be true?
Yeah, I'm taking a risk this year for some reason. I may be an idiot, but
paid off on Poor Things year.
Yeah,
beat me by 1. I'm never gonna let you forget it. And then you said your wanna win also was Sinners, right?
Mm-hmm. No, my wanna win is F1. Just kidding.
K-pop Demon Hunters, actually.
5-year-old white male, and her wanna win is F1.
When I saw that, I was like, "Oh Jesus, really?
Maybe
really said that?
Maybe that was your sister's ballot."
That was what she was into. Yeah. I did say. Did I say it as a comment or say in my nominee that it was Black Panther for Suburban Racing Dads?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. All right, and then I said one battle after another, which is gonna win. I still think that will win, and it like I said, it's a coin flip for me, but because of
for the Academy too.
Apparently, that's probably my want to win. I'm either one makes me happy, so that's one of the least enticing answers ever. But that's what it is. Best actor in a leading role. Give me the nominees, Christina, please.
We got for now Timothée Chalamet for Mighty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan. Sinners. Wait, where's his brother at? And Wagner for the Secret Agent.
Forrest, you said this is Timothée for will win. Do you still find that to be true?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I see like a anti-Chalamet revolt starting. Like
it's anti-Chalamet discrimination is what it is.
No, like a lot of people I've noticed have been online have been like digging through his interview clips and stuff to try to find something.
He's trying too hard, and it's annoying the shit out of people. And I'm like, I've been saying this shit for years, though. Now
he went after opera and ballet, and people got mad at him today.
Yeah, he actually brought
what did he say?
Opera and ballet now.
No, he was talking about.
He's like opera and ballet suck.
Basically,
you heard me.
Well, his mom was a ballet dancer and his grandma was a ballet dancer.
Yeah. They're
And
basically saying
he
that
was
they're
like,
like
he
dying.
said it before. He's like, I don't want film to become opera or ballet, meaning like an irrelevant kind of art
Which is
form.
kind of stupid to say.
And he's like, "Why are you booing me? I'm right."
It's an opera and ballet, and there are people that are like, name 10 operas, and then those people do name 10 operas, and it's like, oh, he really did get some people mad.
I'm so mad. I'm coming up with Viva Verde.
Viva Verde. It's Viva Verde.
Viva Verde.
So I'm sorry. Your Will Win is going to stay at Timote. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's your wanna win? You said
Sinner,
you said
no.
Leo. You said Leo before.
I think for wanna win, I'm going to change it to Michael B. Jordan.
All right, Michael C. Jordan. Got it.
For him too.
Him too. It's for both of them. Christina, you said Timote for Will Win. Are you sticking with that?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Should I take the risk and say Michael B. Jordan? Because I don't know.
That's for you to say.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's change it up to Michael B. Jordan.
All right. Michael A. Jordan.
Got it. Michael B. Jordan. Wait, what? How many Michael Jordans are that are never mind.
Well, before I really knew about that much about Michael B. Jordan, I just assumed he was related to Michael Jordan. It was
your want to win.
Like his nephew or something.
My want to win is Michael B. Jordan.
All right, Michael B. Jordan. You may have been one battle after another influenced when you.
After I learned that he did that trick with his dimples, I was like, "Damn, that's commitment."
I didn't know where that sentence was gonna go. He did that trick with his. Oh, okay.
After I learned he can do the helicopter dick, I was like, "Whoa!"
No.
By the way, we're gonna start with me on the next round because this is boring for me. But I am actually going to change my Will Win to Michael B. Jordan. I actually think this is as much of a coin flip now as Best Picture. Yeah. But I think that the Actor Awards kind of change this up. So there you go. And I said Ethan Hawke want to win. Still want to, just because it's such a quiet performance in a year where everything else is not a quiet performance, and I think it's kind of a career best from a guy that's always pretty good. So I'm going to say that, as much as I don't dislike anyone in this category. So Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Give us the nominees, please.
We got Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. All right, he's a sentimental man.
That's right. Don't you forget it. I said Stellan Skarsgård. We talked about this last time. It is 100% going to be Sean Penn, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I expressed my theory about that. The more heinous political stuff goes on, the better Sean Penn's chances.
Yeah, they're going to, as all the acting performances from that film, they're going to reward like the Trumpian type character.
Yeah, the one that literally was just dismissed a few weeks ago is going to be relevant to the conversation.
He's going to try to get into the Oscars and tell everyone he's Sean Penn, and they're going to be like, "Get out of here, Greg Bovino."
Greg, we don't believe you, Greg Bovino. Fuck off. Want to win? Look, this is a Jacob Elordi's fine, but he's the only one that I'm like, I'd be bummed out if he got it. I said Benicio. I was very one battle pilled after we took that, but I'm actually going to change it up. That as much as I love Benicio, as much as I feel like he's the secret heart of that movie, I'm going to Delroy. I'm changing it up.
We got called the N-word. He needs our support, our moral support.
Exactly. Yeah, some Tourette's dude called him the N-word. Christina, who is your Will Win? Will Win.
Will Win. I think it's really between. I don't know. I feel like it's like I'm debating whether or not is it going to be a career Oscar for Delroy, or like, let's just give Sean Penn a supporting actor. He's won 2 lead actor. It's like,
well, it's kind of a career for Stellan too. Right?
Yeah, like what the hell? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just put Sean Penn in there.
going with the flow. What's your wanna win?
I wanna win. Delroy.
Okay, Forrest. You said Sean Penn. Do you find that to be true?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be Sean Penn. You won the Golden Globe, or not Golden Globe. You won the SAG award, and then he didn't even show up. He wasn't even at the SAG award.
Hey, I didn't think he was gonna win. Why would? Fuck that.
I mean, he wasn't even happy. Did you see? He wasn't even happy when he won.
You sticking with Delroy Lindo as your want to win?
Yep.
All right, then give me, Christina, the actress in a leading role nominees, if you please.
All right, we've got Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson for Song Sung Bleu, and how do you Renee? I can't. Is it Renate
Runsma.
Renata Runsma. I cannot pronounce this name because it's like too many R's.
It's because I'm a gentleman. That's how I know to pronounce it.
Yes, and Emma Stone for Begonia. Imagine if Emma
Because
Stone.
if I meet her in person, I want her to be really impressed. I know how to pronounce her name. No, well, my name's Conan, so of course I do have no. All right, Forrest. You said Jessie Buckley.
Yeah, I still think it's gonna be Jessie Buckley.
All right, who's your wanna win on that? Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Linda.
Exactly. It's Delroy Lindo in a dress.
Yeah, it's still.
It's sentimental value, but the sister is Delroy Lindo. It's a Mrs. Doubtfire situation.
Yeah, Stone, I think. Although I think Rose Byrne did a really good job in that role, but I don't know. I like that Emma Stone went all out for it.
All right, Emma Stone, keeping it locked. Christina, you said Jessie Buckley.
Yeah.
You sticking with that?
Yeah.
Who is your wanna win?
Oh God, I think I'm still gonna keep it for Rose Byrne.
All right. I, too, am keeping it Jessie Buckley, much to my eternal chagrin. It is not my favorite performance of the year. In fact, I think the performance is kind of overrated. I think she's good, but also overrated, and both those things can be true. Rose Byrne, underrated, somehow. When I watched that movie, I was like, oh, this is it, man.
A lot of people are like, yo, Jessie Buckley talks shit about cats. Look at Rose Byrne in this performance.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't just talk shit about cat. She made her husband give his cat
worse
away.
I think. That is worse.
Dude, I like that they're now treating Oscar campaigns like actual campaigns and doing Oppo dump.
It's like a political campaign. Yeah, the opposite Oppo research jump.
Because
Yeah,
also the reason why it's asking so much.
Would you let this woman, take home the glory?
Well, the reason why that's getting so much attention is that one rapper Doshi or whatever her name is also talks shit about cats. So it's like, oh, that's why more people are paying attention because everyone's like, why are these celebrities talking shit about cats? I'm like, I know, right? What is happening?
Christina, Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Please give us the nominees, if you please.
Okay, we got Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value, Inga Zadodar Lilias for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan for Weapons, Wunmi Masako for Sinners, and Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another.
All right. So I, Mr. Awards, I'm going first on this one. That's my subtitle. Thank you very much. I said Tiana Taylor at the time. I believed it. I think the tides have turned, my friends, and I believe we will see an Amy Madigan win for horror movie Weapons in the Best Actress in a Supporting Role category. Boy, it's way more interesting if I kind of like zazz it up like that, huh?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Jessie Buckley. Whatever. Who cares? Moving on. and my
it's gonna be Jessie Buckley.
And I said that for who I'd want to have win as well. I still think it's going to be the case. I think that it's a knockdown, drag-out race between Tiana Taylor and Wunmi Masako, who are both fantastic actresses in their picture and definitionally wonderful supporting actors in different ways. I think it's going to go. Amy Madigan is going to do the weapons run right up to the podium. I think is what's going to happen. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I forgot to point that out. Conan was like, "Why didn't you tell me?"
I didn't see because I couldn't see it. I was like, "Oh my god!" I feel like that's an important part of the narrative.
Also, she was fangirl when Michael won the actor, so that was kind of cute.
There you go, Christina. You said Elle Fanning will win,
but I'm going with Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan. And then your wanna win, you said Tiana Taylor.
Wummy.
All right.
Yeah, we were all at One Battle After Another pill.
It was like the movie we had just done, right? So it was like really fresh in mind. Forrest.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch. I think Amy Madigan will win because I think that it started out very strong for Tiana Taylor, and everyone was kind of all about her performance, and then it's kind of switched over to Amy Madigan as time's gone on. And I think that I like that they like when someone hasn't won something, or when it's like they're later in their career.
Never been recognized. Yeah. Well, I'm like, God, what a role! And by the way, what a great year for horror. For horror to be recognized by the Academy.
I was going to say horror is Hearts had such a year that it spilled over into the economy.
It turns out it's a great year for horror.
Well, also too, like a lot of people are also digging up, that clip of, Amy Madigan and her husband, sitting there, during that one, year at the Oscars, and everyone was like, why?
Her husband, just some guy, right? Just some guy. Her husband,
and
some dude.
Yeah,
never
but
heard
like
of
a lot of people are like, why is she mad? I'm like, because her father
is he in K-pop Demon Hunters? Then I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But like people are forgetting that Amy Madigan's father was a journalist who got blacklisted like during the 50s. So yeah, she's kind of pissed. She has every right to be mad about, what happened at that one Oscars.
Well, and everyone is embryos now that don't remember anything that happened more than 3 years ago. But she was in she was in it's moved down. She was in Field of Dreams. Amy Madigan was in Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
She was in the movie of The Dark Half. Remember that movie about Sidney Pollack? With Ed Harris? Yeah, great. That's a good movie. It's like fucking redacted from history, but it's a good movie. She was a great that girl, that lady, that chick, whatever. I don't know what we call it.
Yeah. Almost like a character actress in a way. Almost.
And she was a leading lady as well. She also do y'all remember? I don't know if you guys ever saw this, but the Betty Gilpin movie, The Hunt.
Yeah.
Which with Hilary Swank, which was sort of like the ruthless elite liberals hunting the conservatives for sport that I saw and was actually pretty good. But but it was pretty good because I looked at it like a comedy. Right, and so it was great because but then people were like, no, this is actually happening. It's like it is.
Yeah, conservatives are like, if the liberals win, they're gonna hunt us for sport. And I'm like, you saying that's a bad thing? You deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, like, is it a good movie? No. It's like a 2.5-star movie, but I enjoyed watching it. Like, it was ridiculous. It was, but the guy who did that is doing the Penguin movie. Or not, no, he did,
the show?
He did the show, and if it, like, they were talking about if they do a movie, he's going to do that as well, because he did so well with the show, which I agree, because I famously did not care for the Matt Reeves movie at all. But anyway.
What?
Animated feature film. It's like an hour too long. What the fuck are we doing? Also, like, how do you not have... Catwoman looks great. There's no chemistry of any kind there. Sorry. Peace and love. I have more chemistry with the wall. All right. Best animated feature film. Give me the nominees, please.
Okay, we got Argo, Ilio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or the character of Rain in Zootopia 2.
All right. Forrest, I know you're a big Zootopia 2 fan, so you probably think that's going to win.
Because I love racism. Yeah, it's still after seeing K-pop Demon Hunters, I feel it's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters. I think.
But can we just save ourselves some time? Does anybody not think it's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters? Yeah, it's gonna be that, right? Yeah, let's move on. What would be? You had no entry for your wanna win. Is that still the case?
Yeah, because I didn't see enough of them.
All right, Christina, you said Zootopia 2.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna stick with that?
She loves racism.
Yep. Yes, he does. He talks about it all the time. I haven't seen enough, and at this point, I'm not gonna. So I guess I don't know what are the other nominees? Give me the nominees again.
So we have Argo, Ilio, and Little Amelie, or the character
Argo
Rain.
with Ben Affleck. That's
yes,
Argo?
that one definitely. Yeah.
They made a cartoon of that. Oh, okay.
I keep assuming Little Amelie is just like a young Sheldon or something. It's Amelie.
Yeah, I fucking loved Amelie. That was I also dated two girls that very much loved Amelie and were basically informed their style.
I remember how huge Amelie was at the time.
All right, I'm gonna say Little Amelie or the character of Rain just because I like the movie Amelie. and I'd rather have something filled in than not. It's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters. We all fucking know it. Dogs know it. Little Amelie even knows it. The character of Rain knows it. I've heard them say it.
Yeah, we don't know who the character of Rain is, but
no idea. Never seen it. But best casting.
It's actually it's male autism and female autism. Rain Man and Amelie finally meeting up in a movie together.
Wow. That's what would be the autism cinematic universe. See, this is like, I know that there are like serious movie people that check out our show, and I wonder when we do stuff like that, like, if they're just like, oh, Whatever, we're rowdy. Get over it.
It's Oscar season. We can't be any worse than anonymous Oscar voters who are saying I'm old and white and male. I'm going to vote for F1.
You know what? We don't. Here's the thing I'll say about this show. I am so brave to say it as well. I'm going to say it right here, right now. We don't care about offending people. Sorry. Yeah. / not sorry. / not sorry at all. Because we don't care.
What are you going to do? Cancel me?
Yeah. Oh, no. We'll lose our access that we don't have. Who cares? F you. We say what we want. F you, F1.
Hey, that's my thing. That's why.
but by the way, can I say I was ready to sometimes you type something and you just in your head you hear the cheers when you type it. Right when I said Joshua Pierce will return in F2, I was like, hell yeah. But no one else felt that way. Anyway, moving on. Give me the best casting nominees.
Okay, we've got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners.
Okay, Forrest, this is on you to start. You said best casting. Hamnet will win. Do you find that to be true?
No, it's going to be Sinners.
Right. And want to win?
Sinners, as always.
Right. Mm-hmm. Christina, Sinners.
Sinners. Mm-hmm.
Sinners across the board.
Sinners. Yep.
All right. All right.
Are we still going to have a day before the Oscars where we watch Sinners and the?
Yes, we will. The Saturday before the Oscars, we are going to watch Sinners. I'm excited.
So people that have not seen that, this is your notice. Apparently, you got to listen to the entire show and the after parties to understand what we're going to do these one guys. we hide them like a leprechaun hides his gold. But the
nice Jessie Buckley impression.
Is that Best Actress Award winner Jessie Buckley? Wow, I didn't realize she was on that show. Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Yeah, there she is. All right, Christina, production design. I'm shutting this one off, motherfucker.
We got Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners.
All right. For our will win for production design, I said Frankenstein.
Do you find that to be true?
Don't find that to be true. Imagine if Lockjaw was in the Frankenstein cinematic universe. I think it'd sound a little something like this. No, I'm not going to do that. I think it will. This is the one thing Frankenstein will win, I think. And there's a strong case for Sinners to pick that up as well, and maybe that'll happen. But I think Guillermo del Toro is just too cool of a guy that are going to want to give that movie something. And I think it's going to be this.
A.K.A. Patty McBoyle on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Sure, absolutely. I want to win.
I learned that today.
My want to win for the reasons people can be like, Marty Supreme, you didn't seem like that was only a 4-star movie, Conan. Yeah, look who did the production design, though. Give that dude his frickin' flowers already. And so I'm very much in the box for that one. I don't feel I feel like this was a if something had won last year that wasn't that was last year, right? Poor Things and Barbie year, right? Was that last year? Yeah. No, it was that the year before that. Whatever year that was. If it hadn't been those two, I would have been pissed. This year it's they're all pretty strong. So yeah, give him his flowers. Christina, your will win was Frankenstein.
Yep.
Is it still?
Yep.
All right, and your wanna win also Frankenstein?
Yes.
Jacob Elordi gang. All right, Forrest, Marty Supreme was your will win.
It's gonna be Frankenstein.
All right, and your wanna win, you said Sinners.
I'm just gonna keep saying Sinners.
There you go. Christina, give us cinematography, please. The nominees, if you will.
Alrighty. Let me do cinematography.
By the way, the order is just the template I found. This is how they had the order, and that's the only reason.
Yeah, I go on
that way for all these years.
I go by the Oscars website. It's some of them they're in groups, but for cinematography, we've got Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners and Train Dreams. Choo choo.
All right. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I was not ready. There we go. Train Dreams, everybody. There they are. Those are the Train Dreams. We like to welcome them on the show. Yeah, so there you go. Cinematography is the name of the game. Forrest, you said your will win. Cinematography was One Battle After Another. Do you find that to be true?
I mean, I was pretty one battle after another pill when we did this, but yeah, I think so. I think that those like cool VistaVision camera shots with the, going up and down the like those things. I feel like it's pretty incredible. So
yeah, I agree. Your wanna win also One Battle After Another. Is that staying the same also?
Yep.
All right, Christina, you said Sinners.
Yep.
You sticking with that?
Yep.
All right, and your wanna win also Sinners.
Yep.
All right. Me, I said Train Dreams. I think the cinematography of that is fantastic, but for reasons articulated during the speed round, where somehow it's people's Oscar villain. I don't think it's happening anymore. I really don't. Of all the movies to pick on, it's like, what, that one? Okay. But I think that is going to Sinners. And my wanna win. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely the Christopher Nolan style way of how he filmed stuff is why I think it's gonna.
And I think Sinners is amazing, but I think there is no Train Dreams without cinematography, and I really like that. I think I like the movie the best out of all of us, so I'm sticking with that as my want to win as well. All right, let's do it for costume design. Costume design, please, Christina.
Okay, we've got Avatar, Salt and Vinegar, Potato Chip. I'm still confused why that got nominated when Wicked for Good could have gotten the nomination. Anyway, Frankenstein.
Did that movie come out? I don't think it did.
Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. We got again. We got to thank the unmade Blade movie for Sinners' costumes.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Blade for not being a movie that was made. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you, Michelle Ali, for being a pain in the ass.
So I said Frankenstein for costume design. I think once again, I think Guillermo del Toro is. Everyone loves him. He's great. How can you not love Guillermo del Toro? He's freaking awesome. He's great. So because of that, it isn't that it has the best costumes. I think it's going to be just a below the line win for Frankenstein as well. My wanna win, I said Sinners. I stand by that. I think that's going to be what I would want to have win. Christina, what do you think for will win?
Frankenstein.
All right, and your wanna win?
Sinners. Could change it to Sinners.
All right, changing to Sinners. Yeah, Frankenstein, I got to say, I think I enjoyed it a lot more than a lot of people. Certainly more than Josh Dugan. But it didn't really stick with me. Like, I was just like, yeah, it was good. Fine, whatever.
He needs to do Phantom of the Opera, Guillermo.
That'd be perfect for him.
Fix that fucking ending from the 1925 film.
Fix that fucking ending, Toro. Come on, do it. Fix it.
Lon Chaney hated it. He's like, what? Really? I don't get a redemption? Like,
you don't fix this fucking ending, I'm going to do something you're not going to like.
I'm gonna kidnap Christine, and that's literally what happens at the end of the movie.
That's a kidnapping right there.
Yeah.
Dear Wilwin was Frankenstein.
Yeah, they're gonna give stuff to him for everyone likes GDT. GDT.
Sinners was your one. Okay. Director, please give us the nominees, Christina.
All right, we got Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value.
Joachim? Hey, Joachim. Hey, it's Joachim Trier over here.
Horse choke.
All right. Sorry. Not to goof on their pronunciation. Was that all of them?
No, we got Ryan Coogler for Sinners.
Oh, yeah, that guy. All right.
Yeah, that guy.
Wow,
we are not a racist podcast, and we did not forget about. Never mind.
When Christina said choke him, I got involved with that.
Nominee for Best Director. Forrest, you said PTA. You keep staying with that for your
Yep.
will win.
Yep.
PTA.
And your wanna win was Ryan Coogler.
Yep.
Right? I think we all have the same exact thing. We did. Christina, you changing?
Nah.
PTA to will win and wanna win Ryan Coogler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the same way. This is easy. This is why couldn't last week be like this? Anyway, whatever.
Mhm.
Film editing. Give us the nominees, please.
Alrighty. We have F1. Marty Screen. One battle after another. Sentimental Value. And Sinners.
What imagine being like, I listen to serious podcasts. You listen to us doing fucking car noises into the microphone. Just be like, what the fuck am I listening to?
No, you don't, listeners.
I was going under the speed limit.
Remember the day when Dale Earnhardt Sr. died? That was because
I don't.
you don't remember that happened? That was a big fucking. Cody, you remember when that happened, right?
Sure. Why are we talking about it? What is it? Is that relevant to the conversation?
Racing. Although Daytona 500.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got a free tour of that because my uncle's sister owned that place, like, and ran it before she died from cancer. So we got to like.
She owned that place, or she owned that place?
She owned the place. Like,
Okay,
we got
all
free
right.
tickets to a Daytona 500 one year.
All right. Film editing. I said Oba, and that's who I think is gonna will win still. And stiff competition, but I think it's gonna be Oba. I would want to have win as well. So.
Cody, you played the oboe, right?
I have never played the oba. No, I haven't done many woodwind instruments. I can do a bugle, and that's the closest thing
You
to
like
woodwind.
bugle whales? They're so adorable.
Yeah, I love them bugle whales. They're adorable. Is there a whale sound in here? No. Thank you. Whales, everybody. That's the joke. Sinners is what you said for film editing.
Yeah.
Sticking with that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's how we could build tension. We really need to like pad it out. Just throw it in there. You said Sinners for your wanna win. Is that still the case? All right.
Yep.
All right.
Forrest.
Oba.
Yeah, I think you should be Oba.
All right. And you want to win?
Oba's pretty good with the editing and the cinematography both.
Hell yeah. International film. Brainiac International film.
All right.
I got that poster right over there. Nominees, please. Yes, Christina. Yes, thank you.
We got Brazil's Secret Agent, France, It Was Just an Accident, Norway's Sentimental Value, Spain's Sarah, and Tunisia.
Right. Take two on that. We can go with take two.
I know. I haven't slept in like 3 days. I'm very stressed out. But the voice of Hind Rajab, which no one is talking about, which pisses me off.
There's an entire campaign right now to actually make it so it doesn't win an Oscar. They're doing like a heavy lobbying campaign.
Another Palestinian movie winning, but like that's what's going on here. It's like
Mehdi Hassan for like Zateo or whatever did a report on how there's like an inside Oscar campaign, inside the pro-Israel campaign to stop the voice of Hind Rajab from winning an Oscar.
Yeah,
the group led by top Hollywood executives and linked to the Israeli government is trying to smear a film about a little girl killed by Israeli forces.
Haim Saban. Think about that next time you think about the Power Rangers. All right, Power Rangers, everybody. You said the Secret Agent is going to be your will win for international.
Yeah.
I think that has changed.
Nope.
All right. And your want to win. One battle after another. Sentimental Value was your want to win.
Yeah.
Is that still the case? Sentimental Value is pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Well, and the Secret Agent actually our next episode. So people that haven't seen it, which I think is almost everyone engaging with this show, and most of
I will say though, I think it was just an accident. Has has a big chance of winning because of what's happening right now with Iran.
Yeah, I think it's rallying, if you will, but I don't think
the filmmaker,
Jafar Panahi.
yeah, he's like in America right now, and he's he was interviewed by like Jon Stewart among other people, but he's it's like an active defiance. He's like, I'm going back to Iran.
His story is amazing, but I think most voting has gone on already, and if we hadn't got that report of, which we get every year, of how people are voting, and it's the dumbest way possible, then maybe I'd be swayed. But anyway, Christina, you said The Secret Agent, El Agent Secreto.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sticking with that?
Yep.
And your want to win, also Agent Secreto?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Will win. I said never discount the Brazilians. Come play Brazil. I told you we got that in one of the
they
right?
Brazilians they run all the pop culture, fucking Twitter accounts and shit.
Brazilian flag. Yeah, so
and they will definitely show up to your concert no matter what the band is.
I mean, I'm ready. Let's go. Like I said, Manor Asherman has a great time playing Brazil. They do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Odds right now still say Sentimental Value wins for international, but I think the Brazilians pull it out, and I think I don't see for a movie, and we'll get into it on Tuesday, but for a movie that I feel like is shaggy to be that well received, that's a bellwether. So
it wasn't you.
Right. So I think that, I do like Secret Agent. I'm actually looking forward to a rewatch because I'm going to say I expected a totally different movie when I first watched it. And I watched it and Surratt at like 9 a.m., which is a weird time to watch any movie, but especially anything like Hetty and Shaggy.
Again, not knowing anything, I really thought it was about the making of The Secret Agent, man. Song by Johnny Rivers, but I was very wrong when I started watching it.
I'd watch that too. And if I had my druthers, God, it was just an accent so fucking good, man. It's so good, and not to be a spoiler, but like how it ends is fuck. But I love Sentimental Value is a 5-star movie for me, so I'm going to stick with Sentimental Value if I want to win.
You are a sentimental man.
I am a sentimental man. Do all I sentimental
Just
can.
not long to be a father, by the way. Let's just get that right.
Best makeup. Can you give us the nominees, please, Christina?
All right. We've got, for best makeup hairstyling, Frankenstein, not Kokomo, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, because forehead piece, and The Ugly Stepsister. It's literally all they did to The Rock was give him like a friggin' forehead and nose piece and a wig. That is it.
And The Ugly Stepsister with only Scott Interante and Daniel House have seen. And no one else has seen it.
I loved it. I thought it was cool. I was like, wow, okay.
That isn't on screen right now.
Yeah.
All right. I said Frankenstein for this. I think even people that don't like that movie, of which there are a lot, I think the makeup and hairstyling are strong. I think that's they're gonna want to reward GDT on the below the lines, which is funny because you're not rewarding him, you're rewarding the crafts people. But anyway, I think it's gonna be Frankenstein, and I said I'd want it to be Sinners. Yeah, I'll stand by that. I still haven't seen the Kabuki movie, so sorry.
I mean, it's just
love.
We all know what Kabuki makeup looks like.
I know what Kabuki is. It's fine.
No,
I'd rather give it.
Good.
Exactly. I'd rather give it to Samurai at a Time, which is an amazing movie, and I want to cover in this show. That was like surprisingly profound, but not nominated. Christina, you said for your will win it was to be Frankenstein. Is that still what you're doing?
Yep.
All right, and your want to win?
Yep.
Sinners. Okay. Forrest, you said Sinners will win. Are you going to stick with it?
I think it's gonna be Frankenstein.
All right, Frankenstein, and your want to win. You said Sinners.
Yep.
All right. Original score. Christina, nominees, if you please.
Yep. We've got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One After Another, and Sinners.
Maybe it's because we just did Begonia, but I can't stop thinking about that score.
I know,
so
right?
good.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's so good. Forrest, you said Oba will win. Also a good score.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't think there's any. Wait, hold on. What were the nominees? Who's all in this? Hamnet's in
Begonia,
there.
Frankenstein, Hamnet, One After Another, and Sinners.
There's 4 great nominees in Hamnet.
What even is the score of Hamnet?
Now it has. There's some piece of music. It's like super over the top. It doesn't work. Anyway, whatever. It's neither here nor there.
Kind of tells you
How
how
I
I
feel
believe
about
that
that movie.
William Shakespeare was listening to techno.
Exactly.
So you're sticking with Oba?
Oba.
Johnny Greenwood and his Zionist timing.
Yeah.
But it's fucking great though. It is really good. And then your Want to Win with Sinners.
I can't believe God gave them that score 3,000 years ago. Yeah, you can't go wrong with. But I would say that for Want to Win, if Sinners wasn't an option, I would say One Bite After Another.
All right. Christina, you said K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah. Wait. I thought we're on score still.
I was just testing you. Sinners. Is what you said. Are you gonna stick with that?
Yeah. Ludwig, my boy.
Too bad. K-pop Demon Hunters won. And your Want to Win is also Sinners. Still.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. I am also. I think the will win for me is Sinners, and the want to win for best score. Bucking the trend, going with Oba. And I love the fucking Sinners score, but I think they're all great except for Hamnet, which sucks. And actually, one of my chief complaints of the movie. Original song. This is K-pop Demon Hunters, by the way.
Yeah. For those who don't know, we've got "Dear Me" from Diane Warren because we got to nominate her every year. We've got Golden
for her own, it's her own documentary, to be clear, by the way.
Yeah, relentless.
So,
yeah, you're definitely relentless in trying to win a fucking Oscar for Best Original Song, that's for sure. Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You from Sinners, Sweet Dreams and Joy from Viva Verde.
Sweet dreams are made of joy. Who am I?
To be annoyed.
And then Train Dreams from Train Dreams. Nick Cave. Let's go.
That's right. All right, starting this one off. Who's going to will win? It's the most annoying movie of all year, which isn't the one I hated the most, but it's definitely the most annoying, which is going to be K-pop Demon Hunters. That is not brave for me to say, but it's what's going to happen. It's absolutely going to body Diane Warren in her own category for her own documentary, and it's going to be
It's
exquisite.
like a written rule now to have her, be nominated. Apparently, she made a Timothée Chalamet ballet joke, and I'm like, you know what? You might actually win an Oscar if you write a song about that movie about him doing ballet.
There you
for
go.
once.
Timothée Chalamet doing ballet.
I'm actually hoping to get a block from her for some reason, just because.
Somebody was saying that they watched the documentary and they really liked it. Oh, House did. Daniel House was like, I really liked it. I'm like, I'm not a fan. It's like, I really liked it, but I like the documentary. I really liked it. I don't know why it's Chuck Schumer now, but
she's relentless.
She's relentless. I said Want to Win Train Dreams. I'll stick with that Nick Cave song. Not Nick Cage. The Nick Cave song is very good.
All right, I messed up. I messed up while I was trying to say something. Sometimes you get tongue tied. Oh! Yeah.
Not the dreams! Not the dreams!
He wakes up he's waking up in a cold sweat after dreaming that a train came at him. He's like,
we're really slipping on the train whistle.
Yeah.
Christina, thank you. You say K-pop Demon Hunters. Do you have any reason to change that?
Why would I change it? It's gonna win.
Yeah, it's the biggest lock I think this year. You said Sinners would be your one win, right?
Yeah.
Forrest, do you recant?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I was feeling optimistic, and I really, really, really wanted. I lied to you.
I hope to God they perform that at the Oscars, because this is actually a solid perform at the Academy Awards
I mean, they might still. I just don't think that's gonna win the
fucking
award.
hard when he played it at SAG, or when he went into
people were like,
yeah.
Thinking this little light minded. Can you imagine the Oscars?
Not the dreams. Thank you. Someone was
but like I was like,
I lied to you with all the freaking dancers of generations, dancing like in the audience.
But the thing you understand though, most of these people have children and have to watch movies with their children.
Yes.
So therefore, it will be K-pop Demon Hunter, which all K-pop is brick wall mastered. It's all exactly the same. There's no depth or dynamic range, and so it's all exactly the same. It never changes in intensity. It's exhausting to listen to, even if I liked it, and I don't. But it's
like listening to country music. I just want to kiss my fish, eat some ass, cut the grass, like shit like that. I'm like, yeah, okay, we get it.
All right, I would nominate that for best song over K-pop Demon Hunters, frankly. And I'm a songwriter. All right, we'll win. Give me the nominees for sound editing, please, right. Christina. Thank you.
F1. One after another. Car racing.
One engine after another. Yeah.
Yeah. Sinners.
Do you find that to be true?
Surat. Okay, Surat.
There's 3 noises I can make, and 2 of them would be spoilers. Thank you. The Surat fans out there. Yeah.
They know.
All right. Forrest Miller. Your will win is Sinners for sound editing. Staying with it?
Sound editing. I was convinced I think when we did one of these, I can't remember. I think it's gonna be F1 for sound editing.
All right, that's what I said. That's what I said.
I mean, I know you said, but it was we had somebody on that was talking about the sound editing, and I can't remember. I
think it was Josh. I think Josh was talking about it this week. Yeah.
I feel like Scott talked about it too, though.
Yeah. Well, now actually having seen it, and again the sound editing,
it's so good.
But also the pit stop stuff is that kind of does fuck.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
No, the sound editing and the vision. I don't think it deserves to win anything with cinematography. It doesn't even deserve to be the conversation with cinematography. But they made it feel like you were in the car.
Yeah. Especially if
I don't even know how to drive, so I was like,
I was even more impressed. I don't even know how to drive. No. And you're want to win for sound editing. You had Sinners. Are you sticking with that?
Yeah.
Okay, Christina, you had Oba for sound.
Yeah, I might have to change that to F1.
All right, and your want to win, you had Sinners.
Yeah.
All right. I had those from the beginning. Bitches, you're all copying me. Stop copying me. F1 and Sinners, sticking with it. That's what's it's gonna be F1. What Sinners does with sound is completely underrated, but it also wasn't a blockbuster for racing dads, so it's a blockbuster for other people. Visual effects. Let's hit it. What are our nominees for that?
We have Avatar, Sour Cream and Onion, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth. Wow, at least one Jonathan Bailey movie got nominated. The Lost Bus and Sinners.
It's almost as egregious as
they made dinosaur CGI instead of actual physical effects.
They made dinosaurs boring. The movie, and also see my No Other Choice K-pop Demon Hunters comment. Look, I said. Avatar, Licorice Pizza, and I'm gonna stick with it. I think that's it's the one thing that's gonna win.
I would
say Avatar, Licorice Pizza.
If it was Avatar, Licorice Pizza, I might have actually watched it.
It's licorice pizza, but with like the Navi instead. Great.
Yeah.
They're like,
Let's
oh no,
fucking
no,
go.
don't worry. These age gaps don't matter much in the blue world.
That would honestly, I like licorice pizza, but that would make both movies better. Frankly, visual effects. I said my wanna win is Sinners, and I stand by it. Like I think it's really good. You know, this would be, if anything, for The Last of Us. Where did it go? It's lost. We can't find it. But it's between those two, and I feel like they have to give Cameron something. He just brings too many people to the theater for incredibly boring movies that fucking suck. But anyway, thank you. Sinners. Sinners. Well, they don't. Not all of his movies suck. I just don't care for these Avatar movies.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I mean, watch him in the
look,
theater.
this guy made T2. He's got, like, he can fucking make all the terrible movies he wants. He made Terminator 2. Jesus Christ.
Aliens.
Made Aliens. He made one of the greatest sequels of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Of all time. Thank
Exactly.
you. This would be a great time if we had a clock effect, and then we do that. But Sinners is what you said. Will win. Will win.
I think it's going to be the Avatar, barbecue chip, whatever,
Okay, there we go. Avatar, salt and pepper. Done. And you want to win?
Sinners.
All right. Will win. Forrest. You said Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Wait, what are the nominees again?
Christina, can you give us the nominees once more, please?
We got the Avatar. We've got the F1. We got the Jurassic World Reaper, The Lost Bus, and Sinners.
Where did it go? We don't know where the bus went.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Avatar, Fire and Ash.
All right, and
Fire and
Firing.
Unlike F1, Avatar, Fire and Crash.
Right.
Crash and burn.
And you said Sinners for your want to win. Are you sticking with that?
Yep.
Okay. Give us adapted screenplay, Christina, please.
Okay, we've got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams.
I said that, so frequently speaking, adapted screenplay and original screenplay. Original screenplay is often the movie that we're not going to give you Best Picture, but we think this is, like, you're doing something kind of cool, but we can't, this is your participation trophy, right? Adapted screenplay doesn't have that with it, but luckily it is.
Because it's not an original concept written. It's actually based
but that
off of
counts for,
something else.
like, the Knives Out movies are, like, adapted screenplay because one existed before, which is like,
yeah.
Come on, what are we doing
Sequels? Really? That count? Okay.
Yeah. And so, like, that's kind of interesting, but One Battle After Another, see our classic One Battle After Another episode that kicked out this Oscar season. Also seems like 3 years ago, by the way, with Eileen Jones. This is based off of Thomas Pynchon book. This is based off of Vineland, and it very far afield from the source material, but it's a fucking great screenplay, and it's a very popular movie. But there are two screenplay nods in this year. One's adapted, one's original. So it's gonna be Oba. But if I want to win
Oba.
adapted screenplay, Oba. As much as I love Oba, fucking Begonia, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hell of a screenplay because that shit kept me motherfucking guessing. That is, we be guessing.
We be guessing. Watermelon.
I'm sticking with that. Christina, you said Oba. Sticking with that?
Oba, dooba-dee. Sorry.
You sticking with that? Say yes?
Yeah.
All right. And then you said Oba would be what you'd want to have win.
Mm-hmm.
Sticking with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Forrest,
Yes, sir.
you too, like everyone else on the planet, said Oba. You gonna stick with that?
Yeah. I do be thinking that.
And then you too said Begonia.
I do be thinking that. Well, it's that like that line. It just hit so fucking hard that the what he's like. There are no like there's no government bodies. There's no liberal global order or whatever. When he's going through all the things that there aren't. There's no Congress. There's no political system.
Yeah. Something we didn't mention on our now classic episode from Tuesday. That
What?
of the many quotes that it's so quotable, right? Like it from a perspective of like think about like what makes a good screenplay, right? It has to be memorable. This famously like Tarantino always did great in the screenplay categories, although that's normally original screenplay. But that was like the rationale of rewarding the weird movie. Right.
Yeah.
And what weirder movie is that? Well, Eddington, I guess. But like, Begonia is like right up there.
Yeah.
And something that came up.
Save the Weird Planet.
Where's this movie not weird, Like
Right.
Save the Weird Planet is my.
Save the Weird Planet. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great like quotes from it, and it hinges upon the dialogue. I feel like the movie, as great as the performances are, if the screenplay doesn't hit the way that it's supposed to hit, then it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And that lies, truth, what's the difference? Damn, y'all. Anyway, original screenplay is our last nominee, and then we're getting out of here.
Yeah,
give us the nominees.
And
why is it Sinners?
Yeah, we got Blue Moon. It Was Just an Accident. Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
It is Sinners. Original screenplay is the aka the Quentin Tarantino category.
Yeah.
This is what they give movies that are too cool for the Academy Awards, and also it's a great fucking script. So I still think that's going to be the will win. It is still my wanna win. Christina, do you agree? Do you find that to be true?
Yes.
All right, will win, wanna win, same with Sinners. Forrest, are you changing your vote?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right, Sinners and Sinners. That is one of the most anticlimactic ends to any of these things that we've ever done because we all agree.
What am I gonna do?
It's what's gonna be. Look, I mean, the two I think are the hardest locks of the entire season are adapted and original screenplay.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's the two that are in most in contention with each other too, and it's like we can give each of them at least one award of their own.
And I think the
participation trophy.
So Timothée actor awards kind of upset the Timothée train.
He was not happy. He needs to do a better job at hiding his disappointment.
It upset the Timothée train.
Club Chalamet's pissed. I know that follows him everywhere he goes,
and the supporting actress race as well. Those are the two that think that. But also, I think Sean Penn's coming away with another Oscar. And I think it's just the most politically motivated thing. And it's which isn't to say, I mean, Sinners is incredibly political in its way, but it's also just, one battle after another is like, that's kind of what we're just dealing with.
Sinners
right now.
is just a vampire movie, okay?
Right.
It's just,
Look, how great is that we have not one, but two badass genre pictures, in fucking huge contention, right? That's amazing. It's there would be 10 Hamnets if this was 15 years ago.
Yes. Yes, because they would all be produced by Harvey Weinstein.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they'd be in contention with each other. All right, so there you go. That is our Oscar picks, corrected, revised. Take it that what you will. What do we have left? We got the Secret El Agent Secreto. With Zach Marsh coming back to the show on Tuesday. It's been a while. He was on for Life of Chuck. But I just like nobody remembers that movie, nobody remembers that episode, so that's fine. But he's always good. He's always good for some hot takes.
I can't believe in the Life of Chuck, he said, "My name is Chuck, and I like to."
Fuck.
Yeah.
Look for the lost bus.
My name is Chuck, and I like to.
Good, very subtle. And so we got Secret Agent. Then we have our Oscar stream, but we're doing a watch party for Sinners. Is it this weekend?
No, next
Next
weekend.
yeah,
next weekend.
Saturday before the Oscars. That's gonna be hopefully y'all better show up because I don't want to hear y'all saying I haven't seen Sinners yet. Well, you're gonna have the opportunity to.
See, I would watch Sinners a 17th time if they went.
I really would. That's literally like I'm bored. I'm gonna watch Sinners. It's one of those. It's like I'm bored. I'm gonna watch Beer League. Two completely different movies. If you know, you know.
Those are very different movies. Yes.
If you've ever seen Artie likes Beer League, you're probably if you have, you'd be like, Christina likes this movie. I do. I don't know why, but I just do. It's so bad.
I mean, it's funny. Like it's like what is there to say? Like it's
yeah.
Not every movie is gonna get Criterion edition.
Yeah.
The Criterion edition of Beer League.
It's
not happening.
The actor
Sentimental Value, sure.
That guy who plays Dirt, like the old man, he's the funniest, because he kept saying like the funniest like one-liners in the whole movie. So I think that's what makes it funny for me. I don't know.
So after our Oscar stream, our annual Oscar stream, we will be taking a little bit of break. I will be taking a break from the show. I will not be taking a break at all. I'll be working even harder than I ever have before because I'll be on tour. But I don't know. Are we announcing what you guys are doing while I'm gone?
The Bride, probably.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Bride, but we don't have. Well, tomorrow I should know because we're confirming days for our trip or whatever that we're.
Okay, so there's going to be at least a week off, and then the Maggie Gyllenhaal, The Bride, will be covered.
Yeah,
as well as I can only assume other movies. While I rock out to people throughout this land of ours.
Yeah, people are claiming that like, oh, nepotism with The Bride. I'm like, Maggie Gyllenhaal has had a career before becoming a director. You guys know this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like.
By the way.
Yeah, I like what the fuck's that? The movie where it's Will Ferrell and Will Ferrell falls in love with Maggie Gyllenhaal and he's writing his. Why can't I think of the name of this right now? He's writing. It's like he's in a book pretty much, and the book's being written. What the fuck is the name of that movie?
Stranger in Fiction.
Yeah,
the reckless Eric.
I used to watch that movie all the fucking time when I was a kid. I had it on DVD.
Queen Latifah in that picture too. By the way,
I couldn't remember the name of it. Even though I watched it like.
Christina looks very Irish tonight, says Josh from Afternoon Tune.
Why? Because I'm pale, pasty. I agree. The lighting in here.
It's because you're bombing the English oppressors, maybe.
I guess so. I thought maybe if I would wear green, I'd look more Irish to you.
Hey, look! If you're watching this in live, go buy some stuff from me, Conan Neutron, of Conan Neutron the Secret Friends. It's Bandcamp Friday. This is one of the ways I make my living. So this is one of the days that we do it. So we have postcard sets. Fucking tell me the band that has a set of postcards for sale, huh? Show them to me. I'll wait. Yeah, nobody does because it's a crazy thing to do. But they look great. It's amazing. Limited edition. There's like 8 left, but they're super fucking cool. Here, I'll put it on screen. What else are we doing? Nothing, right? We're not doing anything.
And I've got whatever. I gotta do a streamathon to get rent this month. Yay!
So all right. Terrible. These are the postcards of me.
Terrible. They're all terrible. You're my podcast, and I love you.
I mean, like, terrible. I don't know. You really give me a gully to like crawl out of with that. Yeah. Anyway, buy my postcards. Thanks. It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Or don't. Whatever. Go fucking just dick around and I don't know.
Yeah.
Doom scroll. That's fine too. So anyway. That's it, right? That's got to be it. And then Tuesday we're doing Secret Agent with Zach Marsh, right?
Cool. Secret Agent, man.
Looking forward to rewatching that one.
We're doing Agent Orange with.
That is also a long movie. That's almost 3 hours long.
Sure as fuck is, man. That's why I started at like 9 a.m.
Early on Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday. So we're gonna do a Sinner stream on this Sunday
Saturday,
and then
the Saturday before the Oscars.
Okay. All right.
So like the eve.
Oscars Eve. Yes.
Yep. Happy Oscars Eve to all those who celebrate.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Stay tuned, and also make sure to hit the bell to be notified when we do our Oscar stream. Here's a hint: it's going to be during the Oscars. People tell me, somebody email me. I'm like, hey, when are you doing your Oscar stream? I'm like, what?
During the fucking Oscars?
We actually tape it the next day.
Yeah.
No spoilers. I want to know more.
We just guessed what's gonna happen.
I think it's
whatever.
so funny when people are like, "Why did you tell me?"
vet
I'm like,
us?
"We were telling you this for months that we'd be doing this, and you missed it."
We
You
need a
fucking
singing
missed
telegram. Yeah, like, what are we doing here?
It's the Oscars.
Exactly. When are you doing your Oscar stream? Exactly. Oh, I wonder when that might
I
be.
think Josh might actually be asking.
I was on with Josh talk about it was just an accident. It was great. It was a good show. He was early on that one. I don't know. He saw a movie.
It was, and the one movie he's seen is an Iranian director. Trying to sort out torture.
He has the strongest claim to come on with Adam McKay to talk about it out of anybody we know, and everybody's been asking. Don't ask me that. I'm not gonna. Come on, what are we doing here?
All right. Well,
anyway.
we'll see ya. Good times.
Additionally, buy my stuff, give Christina money, and comment and force baldness. Thank you.